Hi and welcome to Let's Talk eBay. My name is Pasini. Today is October 14, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. If this is the first time visiting my YouTube channel, I like to discuss e-commerce. I talk about eBay, Amazon, Etsy, Mercari, Amazon, whatever comes up in the day. When I get Google alerts, I will share them with you guys out there. So if you want to become a better seller, learn about what's going on in the e-commerce world, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be notified as to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. Well, what I want to start off first with, I want to talk about the 2020 fall seller update. I want to go over some new stuff with you guys. Well, I should say go over some stuff. It's been out. But for those who are new or thinking about selling on eBay, I want to just keep you guys abreast. This video is for the new what do you call it, the eBay sellers, or if you're thinking about selling on eBay, you may want to listen to this information. Before I get started with that, I just want to share a magazine I get from this company. It's called the Independent Retailer, and that's what it is right there. I don't know if you guys could see it. Anyway, it's the this is the holiday survival guide, they call it. But I'm not going to get into all the particulars with that. Yesterday I did a video, and I was talking about, I don't know if you guys watched it. It was yesterday's video for the October 13th video, where on Reddit, which is eBay, has a Reddit. You guys are familiar with Reddit, I believe. I hope you are. If not, you might want to sign up with that there. Anyway, I was looking at eBay Reddit, and someone posted a comment out there that a buyer was upset because the seller did not ship on Columbus Day. The Postal Service is closed. However, I guess the way the person could have addressed it or answered that buyer, they could have said, well, the Postal Service is closed, but I could still drop off your package in a Dropbox. They do have Dropbox. That's what I did. I mean, I knew the Postal Service was going to be closed on Monday, and I think the order came in Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it came in Sunday. It was for a Boston Trader sweater, and I did a video on that. I'm going to show you guys. That'll come up hopefully later on. And what I did was I packed it up. I did the video. I packed it up and I shipped it out. Not Monday morning. I did it Monday. I dropped it off at the Dropbox in the Postal Service. That's what the person could have said to the seller, just to make face and keep the buyer happy. I guess the seller didn't want to go that route. I don't know, for whatever reason. I took advantage of it. It was quiet. There was nobody there, and I said, hey, sometimes that lockbox is always filled up where you can't put the handle down, and then you got to wait for the next day to the post office, for the letter carrier to come and give him the package. But that's how he could have, that's how he could have circumvented that problem. That's what I would have done. I would have just told the person, well, yes, I understand. First of all, I would have told the person. I wouldn't have. I don't know how this person went about it. They said, well, I don't ship out on the holidays or whatever. You'll leave yourself open to a problem like that there, where you're going to get some kind of somebody's going to say something, maybe make a derogative statement, like that person did. It was in yesterday's video, if you check it out. Anyway, pertaining to shipping, this article here, my glasses on reading because I use them for reading. This article here, it goes on to say, now mind you, this magazine is for September. All right, I know you're probably saying September. Well, I know it's last month. I know, but sometimes old news could be good news too. But let me just share this with you guys. For those newbies, and even if you are a seasoned seller like myself, I've been with eBay for over 20 years, so. Anytime information comes out like this, I feel it's very important. I'm going to share it with you guys. Okay. All right. So it goes on to say, holiday shipping struggles retailers will face. Now they're talking about retailers, but in general, it doesn't matter whether you're an online retailer or you're a brick and mortar business. You might want to keep this and make note of this here. It says there's no question that retailers will face shipping challenges during the holiday season, with more consumers shopping online due to the pandemic. Shipping carriers will be overwhelmed and deliveries will be delayed. This is a reality shoppers will not be happy with. Okay, now this is coming out of the story right here. So this is the story right there. I'm not, that's another thing too. When I do these videos, folks, and I give you the websites where I'm getting the information from. I give you the URLs. I don't want, excuse me, I don't want you guys to think I'm making the stories up. You know, I don't just conjure up these things to make videos. Believe me, the information I give you I want it to be good information, and it's got to come from sources, not outside of me. Okay. With the Let's Talk eBay, yes, I will share my own personal experiences that I had with eBay, or a potential buyer, or maybe a seller discrepancy, whatever it may be. I will share it with you guys. That's what the Let's Talk eBay segment's all about. The reseller news gets a little more in depth with that there, but this here is more. This particular segment, the Let's Talk eBay, deals with you know, giving good advice. Well, even the reseller news, but this one gives giving advice on how to sell on eBay, how to become a better seller. So for most part, I will do my due diligence to get the information out there to you guys. So that's why I said it's very important, especially if you're thinking about being an online seller. You may want to subscribe to my channel, but that's totally up to you. I would love to have you as a subscriber. I'd love to have millions of subscribers. The more a number, the greater, the more information I can get out to you guys. But let's continue here. Let's go a little further. It goes on to say here, to get an idea how many consumers will be shopping online this holiday season, a company called a Qubit survey found that 35.1% of the shoppers will shop online more than they did before the pandemic, and 44% of the respondents plan to shop more online during this year's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Christmas holidays are compared to last year's holiday season. Okay, so it goes on here to say, now the other topic is here. It's in the same story, of course. Expect a major delay in deliveries. Okay, Memphis Commercial Apparel reported that ground shipping services from FedEx and UPS delivered a lower rate packages on time in May, as two companies handled unprecedented surge in packages amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Home deliveries spiked up of the millions, and transportation companies didn't have the luxury of preparing for the pandemic like they do for the holiday rush by hiring more employees. Online shopping sales in April and May were 7% higher than the retailers experienced in November and December, according to Adobe Analytics Digital Economy Index. May 2020 saw $82.5 billion in online sales, up nearly 78% from May 2019, the report said. Then it goes on to say a multi-channel merchant journalist said that the U.S. Postal Service. Now, I ship exclusively with the United States Postal Service. That is my go-to service. That's who I use exclusively. There are occasions I will, and you might say, well, I heard you say that in some cases you use FedEx. Yes, I do in some cases, but you know, the go-to one is the United States Postal Service. I prefer them over all the carriers. Okay, well, all the carriers, UPS and UPS and FedEx. But they are my, USPS is my go-to service. So then it goes on to say here, it says a multi-channel merchant journalist said that the U.S. Postal Service also is implementing major changes to its delivery operations, effectively eliminating OT, overtime, for carriers, and informing them to leave undelivered items for the next day. This is all part of the cost-saving campaign under the new Postmaster General Louis DeJoy, who estimates that it will save the cash-strapped agency $200 million per year. And it goes on to say, excuse me, folks. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you read too much and talk too fast. Then it goes on to say here, I'm gonna skip the other one. It says stay in touch with distribution center. I'm not gonna read that part. I'm gonna read the part over here. It says shipping fees are going to increase. Besides delayed delivery times and distribution center problems, major shipping carriers such as FedEx and UPS have started charging retailers higher rates from the surge in e-commerce shopping, according to the Wall Street Journal. It says UPS is hitting a large shippers with the price increase at double-digit % in recent weeks, and the FedEx is following suit. It says some of the increases have come mid-contract while other increases have been made during the renewals. Some major online merchants such as Kohl's Corporation and Bed Bath & Beyond have already had to contend with the limits and fees during the COVID-19. and now even more restrictions are being tacked on. Retailers don't want to eat that added cost and can raise shipping prices and eliminate free shipping and raise prices for goods sold online. It's like anything else, folks. It's a trickle down effect, right? They increase the shipping, we have to charge more, right? We got to make that difference up somehow. So it's either, take a low profit margin on the item you're selling, or you're just going to have to follow suit, and the buyers, unfortunately, are going to have to eat the cost, or like I said, you'll have a low profit margin. It depends how you want to do it. It's your business. How you scale it up, scale it down is your business. But for the most part, it's like anything else. It's not like back in the day. You're at school, you hear about the story of the law of supply and demand. Once an item becomes rare, right? It's a very hard thing to buy. Like say you can't find certain things or whatever because there's not that many of them. But once the law of supply and demand is met, the prices come down, right? Well, this is a little different here. This is different in the sense that, when they raise the prices up on postage, and this is not something new. Okay, the Postal Service has been, been intermittently increasing the postage as it went along. I think last year they had an increase, and who's to say what's going to happen here? I can't swear to it, I thought I heard that there's going to be another postage increase. I don't know, I don't like to put out the information. I don't like to just speculate. I want to come out with the facts. So when the information gets handed down to me, I will put it out to you guys. I'll do it in the Reseller News or Let's Talk eBay. But for the most part, yeah, that could be a problem. I sell on eBay exclusively, okay? And I had potential buyers contacting me about, can you do better with the shipping cost? Now, I don't make the shipping, the price of the shipping, I don't do that there. I got a scale, I weigh it up, and whatever it comes out to be, that's what the buyer's going to pay. There's nothing I can do about it. Now, if people want me to eat the cost of the shipping, I can't do that because, first off, I'm a small volume seller, number one. And number two, I work on a small profit margin as it is. So if I eat the cost up on the shipping, that's why some people always say, well, can you offer free shipping or can you get it cheaper? The cheapest you can get. But again, in some cases, you got to weigh it out. I've seen when someone does make a purchase from me, it'll say buyer selected USPS Parcel Select. For a little cheaper and for supposedly quote unquote quicker service, well, it's supposed to be, I can get off of them USPS priority mail with the 1 to 3 day delivery. Okay, so you got to weigh it out, and I can't. These are the prices the Postal Service charges. Okay, it's either do or die. You gotta go with the flow. So yeah, that's a problem. And the thing is, I just want to share it before we get into the other thing. If you're going to be a new reseller on eBay or any e-commerce platform, if you got the time throughout the course of the day, that's how I work it. Okay, my Postal Service closes at 5 p.m. over here. I'm in the East Coast of New York. If I get orders that come in between 3 and 4, I can pack them up because I make custom boxes, and sometimes, I don't know if you guys know about, but I make my own custom boxes, and sometimes that takes a little time, for me, because you're improvising, you're taking a big box, like I'll take a big box and cut it down to small sizes like that. That takes time. People might say, how much time could it take? But it does. But for the most part, I do have a cutoff time with that if people buy from me. Even if you're in the New York area, if you buy from me and you purchase the item at 4:30, there's no one going to get it out to the Postal Service. But here's the thing, though. Here's the takeaway from it, though. Even though the Postal Service closes, depending on the size of the package, they have drop boxes. Yay, big. I don't know. How about maybe like that, or like that. You could go there after hours and drop the thing in there. Okay, and it'll go out hopefully the next day, next morning, next day, well, early in the morning, whenever they send it out. Okay, you could always do that as well. So there are ways to get that package out on that day. Now, will it be tracked? Will someone actually scan it that day? It depends. Do they have night workers? I don't know. If they're cutting overtime, they might not have people do it. They might just say 5 o'clock, everybody goes home. There's no overtime today. So the next day, the package will go out. Somebody will scan it. I don't know when the truck picks it up. I don't know. I didn't get the times for that there in my locality where I am over here in New York. So these are things you got to consider. And the thing is, eBay is aware of that. Okay, look, business days are Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday are not considered business days. Okay, now again over here where I am in New York, today's Wednesday, but let's say it was Saturday. They close at 2 o'clock, the postal service, where you can actually bring it to physically, bring it to the window, have someone scan it in, and give you a receipt if you choose to have one. Okay, but after that, again, you can make deliveries. Oh, and packages. You can drop off packages to the postal service in the drop boxes. But I will say this, it happened to me a couple of times, and there's times you can't do anything about it. The drop box sometimes is filled up because everybody's got the same idea you have. But remember one thing, depending on the size of the package that you're sending out is what's going to determine what's going to fit in that box. Seriously, the box is, the opening is only this big. And I don't know if you've seen them in the post stores, you got a lever you pull down. And then when you drop it down, you put your package in there, and then it rolls over and drops the packages in the bin. And the bin is only so high. You know what I'm saying? It can only accommodate so many packages depending on the size of it. And I had it many times. I had a little package. I just, this is going to fit in there. I go there, the door's locked. The thing locks up automatically, whatever. It can't accept any more packages. So these are things you got to consider. Unless you want to go to different post offices. I did that one time and it didn't work. I went to 3 different post offices because I wanted to get the package out. And I said, forget it. It's got to go on Monday. It was the person made a purchase on a Sunday, and I said, hey, well, I can go to Dropbox. One Dropbox was filled. I went to different towns too. 3 different towns I went to. 3 or 4 different towns. No, 3 different towns. And each box was all filled up. So I said, you know what? It's got to go on Monday. There's certain things you can't do that are beyond your means. I mean, you even though you try to make good on it and you want to provide good service, sometimes it just does not work, folks. So keep that in mind. The reason why I'm sharing it with you guys is because if you're going to, like I said, you want to provide good service, do your diligence, try to get the stuff out if you could. If the packages are small and your post office is not miles and miles and miles away, mine's right down the road for me, so mine probably takes not even 5 minutes to get there. I don't mind driving down there and dropping it off. You may want to do that day. Even if it doesn't go out that day, it'll go out the next day. At least you did your due diligence, and you're doing the best to get it out. All right, I want to bump out of this screen, and I want to go to the 2020 full seller update. This again, maybe you are a seasoned seller and you weren't aware of it. I just want to go over some stuff with you guys, really brief, and just put it out there. And I hope you get a takeaway from it. Okay. Like I said again, I don't mind sharing information with you guys. I like to put it out there. It's all done with good intentions, believe me, okay? The information I put out is not only to help you, but it's also to help me as well. It's a learning experience on both sides, you and I. Because when I get the Google alerts, these are things I'm not aware of. That's why I set up the Google alerts to get them on eBay and all different e-commerce platforms. I want to share it with you guys. I want to keep you in the loop of what's going on, okay? That's the whole premise behind this YouTube channel as to why I created it. And I call it the His Initiative. I did in my video yesterday, I talked about it. It's to help, inspire, and share. That's what it's all about. I want to help you guys out. I want to inspire you to be better sellers. And I want to share information, good information. Okay? On this channel, okay, it was started back in 2013. Okay? I started off with the help of eBay, thank God. They're the ones that got me into this. By doing demo videos, sneak peek videos, and intro videos. They're the ones that got me started with this here. Else I probably wouldn't be where I am today. I got over 1,200 something videos, and I can't believe how many I got already. But that's how many. If there's people that have a lot more than that. So I'm just saying, it's not like it's to other people that's like nothing to them, but to me it's a big achievement. But anyway, yeah, that's what it's all about, folks. It's to help inspire and share. It's to help you guys out, keep you in the loop, and hopefully you'll get a takeaway from it. And that's the most important part of this channel, is that when you come here not knowing something and that you leave with something, okay? I want you to get that. That's like I said, that means a lot to me. All right? And if you like the information I put out, you want to give it a thumbs up, it'd be greatly appreciated. And if you do have any comments or questions or whatever, drop it below. I'll be more than happy to answer and try to help you out the best way I can, okay? That's, like I said, that's what I enjoy doing. I love doing this stuff. I love eBay. I love YouTube. And that's the other thing, too, I talk about on this channel, too, is like, how to create a YouTube channel, or why I think it's good to have a YouTube channel, in conjunction with your eBay business. I feel it does help, So other people have it. Other sellers have it out there. Okay, but anyway, I want to bump out of here, and I want to go to the fall seller update. I just want to go over some things with you guys, and then we'll hopefully close this video out. And because I got another video I want to work on after this. I don't know if I'm going to get it done today, but I'm going to try. So without further ado, let's jump to that other window I want to share with you guys. Okay, here we are at the 2020 fall seller update, and we are on eBay's website, not mine. I do have a website. It's rjpasini.com if you want to check it out. Anyway, the URL for this here, just to give it to you in case you don't have it, it's I'm going to go give you the whole thing the way I have it here. It's https://pages.ebay.com/seller-center/fall-20-fall-ind, whatever. You could just type in, make it easy for you, just type in 2020 fall seller update, and hopefully it'll bring you here. All right. What is this all about? Again, if you are new to eBay or you're thinking about selling on eBay, you want as much information as possible to help you become a better seller. You understand the rules and regulations of eBay, how they have everything set up. This is where you want to go. Okay, it's really good information. I check out. I try to do it on a daily basis, but if not on other, maybe I might go every other day to the eBay community chat board to see what's going on for the latest news and updates. What's going on? They do update it when things change within the eBay corporate infrastructure, so to speak. So it goes on to say here, learn about the new opportunities to grow and streamline your business during the peak selling season on eBay. They have listing and promoting, shipping. Oh, let me just move this down just a little bit. There we go. Fees and financials, and running your business. Okay, the topic I want to go to right now is, because I do list, I am selling right now, and for those of you, this is good information. But let's look what the listing and promoting is all about. Category changes to help buyers find your items. This is what's going to be in the 2024 seller update. New item specifics, updates and requirements. Seller Hub performance tab updates. New TerraPeak research features in Seller Hub. Automatically set up and send offers to buyers. Ad rate update for promoted listings, campaigns, promoted listings restrictions for below standard sellers. Very important to know this stuff here. So let's click on this one here, and it says learn more. It says what you need to know. Okay. And then again on the bottom here, right below where it says listing and promoting, it has learn about the new category and specific updates, Seller Hub changes, TerraPeak research, insights, and so on. I just went over that with you guys. And then over here, you got active hyperlinks. This is why I always tell people when I do the reseller news and I give you the sites, the websites, I always give you URLs because there is active hyperlinks in there, and you need to go directly to the website. You can't, because you're not going to get it from watching my video. So you need to go there. Okay, but here's the active hyperlinks, category changes, item specific updates, and so on. Now, if you just want to zone in on one particular thing, you could do that as well. But here's what it says over here, what you need to know. We just went over that, right? Here's how it works over here. It says new category changes. Keep this in mind now, folks. New category changes to help buyers find your items. Very important. That's the thing. We post stuff up there, even myself. We put stuff out there. Oh, I got this here. I'm going to sell on eBay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you get a new product and you want to list and stuff like that. But the thing is, you want people to find it. Now, keep this in mind, okay? And this is, I did a Google search on it. There are 25, if you could type it in, how many active sellers are on eBay. There's 25 as of the time I checked it. It could be more, maybe it could be less, maybe people will drop more. I don't know. 25 million active sellers on eBay. Seriously, that's what it said. I did a Google search. You can do it yourself. If I'm wrong, say, hey, Rich, you're wrong. But that's the last time I did it. It was 25 million active sellers. That's a lot of sellers on eBay. A lot. Millions. It took 1,000. It took millions. Okay. And in the midst of that there, your item is going to be yours, mine, whatever. It's going to be like finding a diamond, what do you call it, like a needle in a haystack, so to speak. That's a lot. So it goes on to say here, all right, and this is how eBay's trying to help, how can you say, rectify the prompt at some point, or just give you a little insight on how you could how you can hopefully get your item get the exposure for the item you're selling or the items you're selling. Okay, so let's read a little answer. It says we continue to make category changes to create more intuitive buying, selling, and search experiences, and bring eBay into closer alignment with the industry standard classifications. The changes also help international buyers find your items. If you listed an item in one of the effective categories and your listing is impacted by the change, eBay will automatically move your listing to that most relevant category. See that? Will move your item to the most relevant category. As a result of the changes to the category structure, if your listing is moved to a different category, you may experience a change in the fees, either an increase or a decrease. And then it has over here, when you click on the active hyperlink, which is in blue lettering, we'll click it on. And these are the category changes, and you can see it says right over here, October 2020 for this month. Okay? We will increase updates to our category structure from October 6, 2020. They've already done it. This will provide a more intuitive buying, selling experience, selling as search experience. Okay, these changes to ensure that your listing appear in the relevant categories. Buyers will find it quicker and easier to discover your items, especially on mobile devices. When the category structure changes, your listing may automatically be moved to another category based on the item specifics that you provided. Now, if you're not providing the correct item specifics, this is not going to mean anything to you. Okay, it's like going to you're buying a part for your car. You go to the auto store, and you tell them you want a certain part for the car, or whatever, and you're not giving the right information. They might give you the wrong thing. So you need to be very definitive in your item specifics. Okay. Now you might say, well, how will I find it there? If you're a high volume seller, you may not know all that stuff there. But here's what I say to that there, okay, in regards to that there. I think I talked about this once before when it comes to selling, how I like to do my research, doing the comps, like doing comparisons and so on and so forth. There's a program I talked about. It's called watchcount.com. Okay, and what I do is to, how can you say, check myself or make sure when I'm doing a listing that the category is in the right, the item I have is in the right category. I go to watchcount.com. I type in the item I'm selling. Okay, I did this in my other videos. I don't know where it is. It's in the midst of all those videos, so I don't know. If you want me to talk about it, just drop a comment below, and I'll do it the next time I do the video. I will rehash that there. I'll talk all about how I do it. And what I do is I go to watchcount.com. I type in the item I'm selling, and when you do the show me, okay, in there, it'll bring up all the listings for that particular item. And it's going to show you how, well, I think it gives you a list of how many there. It could be 1,000, 2,000, depending on how popular or demand that item is. It'll also show you how many watches are on it. My rule of thumb is I go to the one with the highest amount of searches, watches I should say. I click it on, because if people are watching it, that means that item or that particular seller is getting exposure for that. If a person's get thousands or hundreds of subscribers, the person's got that, as far as I'm concerned, I could be wrong, he's got his item in the right category. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll click it on. I go to the one with the highest watches on. I click that one on. If it's the same exact item I'm selling, and then I look. I check the title, I check the price, I check the category. Okay, and those things to me are very important, because the title, what you put in that title, is when the search engine algorithm, or Pasini, that's what the eBay uses, the Pasini search engine, whatever. It's going to look for those things. You know, when it scans, when the systems update and refresh and stuff like that, it's going to look for that particular item. If you're selling, I got a Blue Yeti mic over here. If I'm selling a Blue Yeti mic, and again, it all depends how people, you know, there's differentiations on how to list an item. You could put Blue Yeti mic, or you could put Yeti Blue mic. I've seen things all different ways. People will categorize that particular item in a description. Okay, and then again, I will do the comparison. Now, let's say I have a Blue Yeti mic right here, which you could see here. Okay, if I'm going to sell this item, right, I'm going to put the information to the best of my ability. I don't have, this was given to me. There's no really information on it. I didn't get no booklets or whatever. It's given to me. That's okay. I mean, you know, I appreciate it was given as a gift, but it's okay. It's not, I don't think it's brand new. Apparently not, but it works great. What I would do is, again, I look for variation. I look at how people are selling them, and I look at the wording and the description. Now, I do in cases. If a person's got a lot of watches, I will copy the title. I will copy the title. But again, when you're doing that, make sure, because I've seen this happen, if people do copy the titles, if they put in there new or pre-owned, or if a part's not working, you may want to comment that out. If you're not paying attention, you leave it in there. You know, you might shy people away from your item as opposed to them wanting to buy your item. And then the most important thing too is check the category. You might say, you might put this in a different category. You know, I have my store, I have an eBay store, starter store. I put my own, I could add categories to it to help differentiate, you know, to break it up as far as like if this is a Blue Yeti, I could make a category, its own category, Blue Yeti, whatever, or Yeti mic, whatever, and I could put it as a category. And then when I'm setting up my listing, I could click it on where it says, you know, item, whatever, and I could just put there Blue Yeti. Now, is that going to help out? Well, yes and no. I think it does. That's what I like about having a starter store. You could add categories, and if you look at the listings I have, you'll see I have a whole bunch of different categories for different things I sell. Do I recommend to do that for every little thing? Yes and no. It depends. It depends. But it's very important that when you're doing stuff like that, when it comes to listing and your items, do what I'm telling you if you can. If you think it works for me, go to watchcount.com. It's www.watchcount.com. Type in there in the search bar the item that you're selling, hit the show me button, and see what comes up. Okay, if it's the same exact thing, you're good. You go there, click that listing on. It'll hyperlink you to eBay's listing, right? And then look, do comparisons. Okay, where's that? What's the item? Where's the category? What category is it in? Okay, he put in that one. I have mine. I have a different category. Okay, look at the title, look at the description, and that's another thing too. When you listen to eBay Radio, I think Griff was saying it, or I heard it from somebody else, that the algorithm not only does it search the title, but it also will look in the description as well. The more, I guess, you could put information about that specific title in the description helps out with the algorithm as far as like when it seeks that information. That's the way I understand it to work. All right. So getting off that long drawn process there. If you ever want to see me do a video on that, just drop a comment below, and I'll be more than happy to show you what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Now I lost track over here. Category changed automatically. Okay, align. Okay, I'm just going to recap on the second part here. It says when the category structure changes, your list will automatically move to another category based on the item specifics that you provided. Okay, that's another thing too. Somebody was talking about how to get the item specifics in there. How does eBay do that there? I think the way I understood it to be back in the day, that the more a seller puts in, I think eBay will incorporate that within their IT infrastructure as far as like their category things. Because I don't think, that's the way I understand it. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I thought I heard that either on eBay Radio or somebody else said it, that it's based on the seller who's getting the information, putting it in there. And I think it goes to eBay's database for that particular item. I think that's how it grows, although don't quote me on it, okay? So it's very important you put as much information on there as you can when it comes to selling an item. All right. Then it goes on to say align categories. Aligning categories across international eBay sites will make cross-country trading on eBay sites easier. Okay. Please note that changing the category structure in affected categories might result in a change in prices and fees. Now, again, you could go over here. You could preview, if you're selling in the U.S., you could click on here, preview U.S. category changes. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be a whole list of what things are changed here. Okay. Concrete bricks, and it's going to have a new category. And it'll tell you. See over here? It tells you, oh, it's a new category. Rocks and gravel, sand, whatever. I mean, eBay's a big selling platform, man, with so many different categories. That's why they always have to update this stuff too. But look what they got here, folks. This is for the U.S. Okay, and I'll tell you, it tells you right there and then, new category. Here, paint spray parts. ID. Then they give the ID numbers, new category. All right. Look at this. Now, if you look at the mouse cursor over here, see where my mouse is? Look at from here to down here, how far it goes. This is a lot of stuff. I mean, come on. Look at this here. Okay. That's why it's very important that, you know, you take this stuff. If you're going to be, look, I take eBay serious. Okay. I've been doing this for over 20 years now. Yeah. I'm not an eBay guru, but I do take it serious. And I learn as this is the thing, what I love about my YouTube channel. As I'm showing you guys, you know, when I'm learning from it, hopefully you're learning from it and you'll get a takeaway. That's why I say it's very important to me that you guys get a takeaway from the information I put out. Very important. And it won't hinder you. It's to help you. Okay? That's what this YouTube channel is all about. To help you, not hinder you. Okay? It's to help you become a better seller on eBay. All right? Especially if you're an eBay seller like myself. All right. Now, I'm not going to, you know, I could scroll down here. We could be here for God knows how long. You can see where my mouse cursor is. It just keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Then they'll tell you some stuff over here, renamed. Then they got the category switches. All right, it's a new category, but now look at here. It says joystick. I'm just going to this one here where my mouse cursor is. Joystick and lever switches. Renamed joystick and lever switches, right? That's where the type was renamed. What is it got over here? Limit and snap action switches, renamed from limit switches. So they tell you the changes that they're making there. And it goes on. You guys could check it out, or else we'll be here all day. And if you look over here, let's go to the top here. If you look here, you could also see, you could just go, you could make it, not cryptic, but you could go right to that specific thing that you're looking for. Example, these are only changed. You click on here. These are active hyperlinks. See the colors up here? These active hyperlinks. Here, let's click on new. These are all the new categories. Okay. Here's moved. You can see the ones that were moved. Okay. Here's the ones that were renamed. All right. And it tells you. Paint sprays and stripping machines. Renamed sprayers. They're putting it out there, folks. I'm putting it out there. It's for you to use to help you become better, like I said, to become noticed, and hopefully you'll get your items sold because you're putting your items in the right category. Then it's got moved and renamed. Okay? And then retired. And then it got the retired ones. Okay? Then it tells you. It tells you right here, look, and again, look at the sidebar over here. There's a lot that they're retired. Look, it says this category is being retired. Locks and lock sets. Okay, and it tells you all listings are being moved into commercial door hardware after October 8th. As a result of this category change, existing item specifics are likely to change. Please update your listings with the new item specifics after the category changes for optimal visibility. If you specify, if you sell specific things, this is important to you. It is. It's important to you. You may not think it is, but it is. Okay? So that's one of the things I want to share with you. Let's go back over here, and here is the new item specific feature tools and requirements. All right? I'm not going to read all of this here. I'm putting this information out there for you. Basically, you're going to do your own homework, right? But we're both going to do homework because, like I said again, what I'm showing you guys is what's, it's helping me. It's going to help you as well. So let's look at here. It says new item-specific features, tools, and requirements. Complete, accurate item specifics. Now, again, with the item specifics, it's an active hyperlink. You click it on here, and it's going to take you to another window, right? If my computer's going to work today. All right, I didn't click it too quick. All right. This is important too. Now here you could watch a video. I'm not going to play the video because the copyright thing. They might have music in the background. What are item specifics? Very important too. And when you're doing a listing, eBay has recommended specifics, if I'm not mistaken. Click that on because their search algorithm is picking these things up. Okay, and that's why eBay's telling you, hey, add this item specific to your listing. Like I said, it's only going to help. Okay, so what are item specifics? Item specifics are descriptive keywords that tell a buyer about your item. They may include brand, size, length, width, height, type of color or style, and many more, and vary depending on what you're selling. There's an easy, they're easy to add directly through eBay or within third-party tools. Okay, so what are the benefits of adding item specifics? Play the video. I don't know how long it is. Play it. But it says over here, we're not getting too deep into it. It says item specifics have a direct impact on your visibility within the buyer's search results. We want to get the buyer to focus on an item. You know, we want to get them. We want to get, especially, like I said, with all the sellers out there. I know it sounds crazy. People say, "Come on, man! You're talking about 25 million active sellers on there, and you're going to see." Well, I'm making sales, not great sales, but I'm making sales. I am a small volume seller, but I am making sales. Not on a daily basis like I want to, but hey, what can I tell you? You know, I'm trying, and that's like I said. I put this information out, and like I said, it's only to help us. Okay. Then it goes on to say here, you could claim item specific direct impact on visibility of search results, right? Complete accurate item specifics increase the visibility of your listing. Okay. Again, you could read that there. Here, then it goes where you see the tools to help you. Then you click this other active hyperlink link on, and it takes you to another thing. All right. Let's see here what this is. Look at the categories. You could also, they had it one time where you could download all the categories, and I did it one time. It was like, I don't know how many pages. It was ridiculous. I said, well, I got it. But it had all the categories in there. I think at one point you could just type in the ID and automatically populate the information there for you. All right. Yeah, it says choose a complete. Yeah, choose your completed updates and save an Excel file or in CVS format. It goes on and on and on. I mean, you're gonna have to explore this here, okay? So we're gonna leave it at right there, okay? And then again, if you're a person that does a lot of mobile, you do it with your cell phone. Here's over here, item specifics are very also. Oh yes, it's also very important on the mobile search results, okay? Very important, very important. Item specifics are very important, folks. Outside the categories, they're very important as well. All right, so let's go back over here, and I'm not gonna get too much into this here. All right, you guys could check it out. Go to this window if you get the chance. All right, go to this window. We're not going to get too much into that. Like I said, it's just too much information. You get inundated, believe me. Check out over here shipping, fees and financials, and running your business. Okay, and it says use your time away. It goes here. Use a new time away tool when you're a new multi-user account and stuff, access requirements, and then it goes on to updates on how we display email addresses, new protections when you sell a luxury watch. It goes on. There's, like I said, there's other stuff as well. Okay, check that out if you get a chance. And they got the other listings here again, which is basically the same thing you see here, but you could kind of like just focus in on that particular thing. All right, and I gave you the URL how to get there. So I'm hoping this information is going to help. I'm going to bump out of the screen really quick. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post on the videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. You're watching Let's Talk eBay for October 14, 2020. I hope this information helped. And if you did find it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are thinking about selling on eBay or you are a seller on eBay, I'm wishing you all the best in sales. And have a great day. Until next time. Bye-bye for now.